What you arresting my wife for, bruv? Like, he goes, you're all being arrested on money laundering.
Oh my god, that hits too close to home.
All I was allowed to spend was £250 by a court order. And if the banks, I've been closed by NatWest, I've been closed by HSBC, I've been closed by Barclays, I've been closed by all of them. No,
can you imagine?
If I can't get a bank account now, I'm fucked. It's just coming. What's happening in China is coming.
Question for you as well.
In America.
Like with your as well, like because Andrew Tate as well, he's gone through this as well, where they filed AFOs. Myself as well included for allegations, account freezing orders. Okay, I think it's going to be no to this question. You don't know where like they freeze your bank accounts. There's something called the UF something where they fuck up, freeze your assets, and they can do it for an indefinite amount of time.
They've done it for 4 years to me.
They did it for 4 years.
Damn.
Shit.
As soon as I started Tankz Defence League, they closed down my business. I had a sunbed shop in Luton Town Centre. I had a plumbing business, six employees, doing about 300 grand a year. Boom, gone.
So how did? Because off camera we spoke about like how you and your
expose
like
these
your
banks.
wife.
Which banks did this to you? Let's expose these banks.
The banks. I've been closed by NatWest. I've been closed by HSBC. I've been closed by Barclays. I've been closed by all of them. Yeah? I've gone from one to the other to the other. They closed me. They closed my families. I can't get
your families as well.
They closed them all. My dad's. I can't get a bank account.
See,
you still can't get a bank account to this day.
No, I can't get. I have to. Yeah.
So I was about to say off camera we spoke about how like this has affected your affected your relationship with your missus, which is currently your ex-partner now, and how it's affected your kids as well. So let's go more into that. Like,
so I started English Defence League 2009. Yeah, we started holding demonstrations talking about issues of rape against kids that they at the time when you look at it they were covering this up. They'd spent 30 years covering it up. They knew what they were doing. It was very organised. Yeah. Then on comes the scene, thousands of men running through the streets causing mayhem. Yeah, and under the banner of the English Defence League. Boom, I get raided. No, the first one, we're going to set up the Scottish Defence League. So I get to Luton Airport and Special Branch grabbed me at Luton Airport. And they say, we're now raiding properties linked to you. Because they couldn't find out where I was at first. And it was where I was living in a village. And they went to my mum's house and they went to my wife's house with my kids.
Man. This is wrong.
So they come in, They come in and they said, so you see that silver bit on the top of that door?
Yeah.
They said, at the last English Defence League demonstration, they followed us, so we know, they followed us to a hotel in Leeds. They said there was a £30 criminal damage on one of those doors. So I'm sitting there, I said, so I've been nicked for £30. Your armed police are at my house. Armed police are at my mum's house.
£30.
In the 8 hours, yeah. And what they done?
So my force is a joke.
My wife said, so they nicked me on this charge, and my wife said they spent 8 hours. Right, they had a file like this, and they copied every bit of paperwork. Stephen, they wrote everything down from that paperwork when they're in the house. Oh, God. So I was thinking, what the fuck's going on? So I said to my solicitor, what's going on? He goes, they're fishing. Yeah, what they're doing is fishing. So this has gone on. We're in there. I get released and. I actually put a complaint in, which you can watch this on YouTube. Put in Tommy Robinson York. You'll see a speech I gave in York about the police.
Link in the description on this clip.
Yeah, where I actually copy in all. So the police found that the police IPP is it Independent Police Complaints, IPCC. They found that the police fell below their duty. I made 6 allegations. When they bailed me, I was due to. We had a demonstration in Bradford like in a month. And they bailed me to the same time as the demonstration. They gave me a bail condition for criminal damage on that I wasn't allowed to contact the English Defence League, wasn't allowed to be in 3 more supporters, wasn't allowed to send emails. Yeah. So I got all these conditions. I said, what's this got to do with that? Yeah. So I was on bail, but they managed to stop me going to we were going to start the Scottish Defence League, so I missed that. They blocked the next
SDL.
Yeah, SDL. Yeah. They blocked the next demonstration. About 6 weeks later, 8 weeks later, boom, door goes in. Yeah. So I've come run downstairs, what's going on? And they said, and the copper said, sorry, Stephen, yeah? And sorry, Stephen, it's Luton Police, so they know me. I said, don't worry, man, you're just doing, I goes, what's going on? What am I getting nicked for? And they goes, we're arresting your wife as well.
Oh my God.
And I've said, what are you arresting my wife for, bruv? Like, he goes, you're all being arrested on money laundering.
Oh my God, that hits too close to home.
It's at this point that they froze all our assets, yeah?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Bearing in mind I was earning good, yeah? So I was probably living off at least £1,500 a week, yeah? I was living in a nice house, I had nice cars, I was living a good life. And then boom, they put me on a £250 a week order. All I was allowed to spend was £250 by a court order. And if I spent more than that, and I had to go into my bank, which was my bank account, in which they froze all my money. I had money in the account. I had to go in each week to get my £250.
Joke thing.
They closed my business, they closed my businesses. They come in and seize the computers and just took the computers for the sunbed shop. And then we couldn't run the shop.
So can you imagine when that fuckery happened with you with the bank accounts, if there was CBDCs?
No, if I can't get a bank account now, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
It's just coming. What's happening in China is coming. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Not just can't get bank account. I can't rent a house. I can't do anything. That's why I'm in Tenerife.
Fucking God, man.
I can't.
These because I want people to.
What have I done?
I want people to see like the power of these banks, the fuckery these banks have. Because when I say what I say it for a reason. Look what they've done to this man who's just stated his opinion. No bank account. Man can't have no bank accounts, can't do anything, can't rent a house. That was me at one point. They tried to do that to me.
What happened with you? Tell me.
Oh, it's a long story, and this interview's for you. It's a long story, man. But long story short, they froze my bank accounts when they had. I got what's it called? I got found not guilty of all these things, money laundering, and the other ones they got dropped because of lack of evidence.
Why did they pull you on money laundering? What did they do? Pull you over with money, cash?
I mean, again, it's a long story, but when you look into who
I am,
a bus case, a bus case, man. But like, if you look into it, it's a long story, man. But I want this to be about you, man. But let's continue.
You said you're in Tenerife now. You said you're currently, is it by yourself? Any friends?
Yeah, I've made.
Thank you for watching this clip on the Click It podcast. If you man enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, Tankz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Check out the podcast on all platforms. Check out the link in the description for everyone you saw in the clip. And yeah, subscribe. Bye. Bang. Click it.